guys, time for our language. Go ahead and get out your poetry packets. My e-learners, I have posted up on Schoology what you will need. We are looking at an animal alliteration. I think this one's one of my favorites. I know you guys have talked about figurative language with Mrs. Long, correct?
Yes.
And does anybody remember what an alliteration means in figurative language? I don't know. On your iPads right now, I want you to go and look up alliteration. What does that mean, alliteration? Kara?
Like the words in the sentence, they repeat the same sound.
Yeah, the words in a sentence, they repeat with the same sound. And specifically beginning or ending, Kara? Beginning, yeah. So if we're looking at an animal alliteration, we're going to be talking about alliterations specifically to animals. Yeah, so of course, because it's involving animals, that's why I say it's one of my favorites. Alliterations are words that repeat the same beginning letter sound throughout the majority of the sentence. Majority means mostly. Does that have to mean every single word? No. But it does mean most of them, okay? Using alliterations is a way to make writing more enjoyable for your readers. A popular alliteration is the famous tongue twister, Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Now, you'll notice there are two words that don't start with an S, by and seashore. But that is only two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words do start with that S sound. Okay, so that is the majority of them have the S sound. You are going to be creating an animal alliteration poem. Each line of the poem will have a different animal for which you will create alliterations. So, are you only picking, I love horses. Can I only do an alliteration about a horse? No, I'm going to have to pick some other ones because each line is going to be a different animal. Here's their example. They just titled it Animal Alliteration Poem. Daring dogs dash down the road. Line 1 is about what? Dogs. And it mostly starts with what sound?
D.
A D. Do all of the words start with the D sound? No. But majority of them do. Line 2. Funny frogs flip from fresh water. What is line 2's animal? Frogs, and they mostly have the F. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever animal you pick, that's going to be the sound for that line. If I pick horses, my beginning sounds for that whole line will be H's for horse. Okay? Line 3, many maniac monkeys move on Monday morning. Line 3 is about monkeys with the M sound. Tricky toads trickle through the trees. Line 4 is about toads with the T sound. Laughing lions lead leopards on land. About lions with the L sound. What? Oh. What'd I say?
Yeah, there's 2 animals.
Lions and leopards. Oh, I see. And the last line, yeah, they have 2 animals, both starting with the L. So I guess if you wanted to be creative, I could maybe make one line about horses and hippos. If I wanted to have one line with 2 animals, they would just have to both have that same beginning sound. I have included your planning sheet. You are going to be creating 5 animals for 5 lines. Okay? So you need to brainstorm some words. So for example, you are going to put your animal in this box right here. So if I was going with horse, I would type horse here or write horse here, and then think of some H words. Huge. Oh, I got nothing. You guys got any H words? Help me out.
Hop. Huge.
Hop. Well, horses don't hop.
Hairy.
Hairy. Ooh, I like that one. Huge. Harry. Oh my.
Henry.
Henry. I don't have a horse named Henry.
Harry Hungry Horse.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in this case, I'm struggling to find H words, right? So maybe for me, even though I love horses, maybe I shouldn't choose horse if I can't come with some good H words. Or you can also use your resource, use your iPad. If I'm going, I just really can't think of any H words. Okay, so we said hop, but that's not gonna go along with the horse. A horse can't hop. Okay, use your iPad to look up some H words to give you some ideas, or choose another animal. Now on this planning page, it does say choose 5 animals, right? However, there are sentences that had, leopards and lions. If you would like to put 2 animals in one box, like I said, horses and hippos, you may do so. Okay, but remember, you're going to have to find some kind of relationship between those 2 animals to have a sentence that makes somewhat kind of sense. Okay? Now, they are funny and humorous, so it can be kind of something silly with it. And then this is going to be down here, your rough draft of your 5 lines. Okay? Also on Schoology, then, I have your final draft for your animal alliteration. Remember, you're going to have a small illustration with it. Your illustration can be black and white, pencil, crayon, marker. You can print a picture. It is totally up to you. 5 lines, illustration on the bottom to submit to Schoology. Let's try one together. I want to stick with my horses and hippos. And let's try one together. So we're only going to do 1 line. Shh, Mason. We're only going to do 1 line together. So I'm going to do line 1, and I want to use horses, and I want to do 2 animals, and I'm going to somehow try and see if we can be creative, and let's use horses and hippos. Give me some H words. Let's make a list of some H words. I know we said hop.
Henry.
Huge. Ooh, hungry.
Harry the hippo.
If you need to look up on your iPad, go ahead, Bradley.
Humorous.
Huh?
Have.
Have. Oh, this marker is done.
This does not have a title, right?
You can just title it animal, so animal alliteration. Hannah?
It's hilarious.
Hilarious. Sophia?
Humorous.
And I actually would probably put those 2 together. Mimi?
Hog.
My handwriting's getting sloppy. Ben?
Humorous.
We got that, sir. Aiden?
Habitat.
Ooh, like it. Habitat. Okay, let's see if we got enough H words that we can come up with a sentence. What if I said, humongous? Ooh, I'm not sure in spelling. Can I have a friend look up humongous for me? Max, will you look up the spelling of humongous? Humongous,
I got it.
hippos.
I think you got it right. You got it right. You spelled it right.
Have hilarious horse friends. I got it. Now, do all of my words have an H? No, I have the word friends in here, but the majority of them are H's. Humongous hippos have hilarious horse friends. Max, give me the spelling of humongous, sir, because I know this is not right.
It's HUMONGOUS. You were right.
I think I had 1 vowel off there. All right. So my final sentence then is going to be Humongous hippos have hilarious horse friends. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've had lots of friends always ask about extra credit. Ladies and gentlemen, there's always assigned extra credit that Mrs. Long and myself do, usually 1 per subject per 9 weeks. However, both of us will always look for extraordinary work. So what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is that this is just your regular assignment for language today, right? However, if somebody turns in an animal alliteration that is so neat, so creative, so original, I might give them 5 extra points for that. I didn't offer it to you. I didn't tell that to you, but know that that's always there, that we're always looking for exceptional work. And if we see it, we will acknowledge it and give that person 5 extra points, maybe 2. You never know. It depends on the work. Okay? But I've had lots of friends on quizzes, tests, homework who've earned extra points that isn't advertised as extra credit, but they've just gone above and beyond what we expected. Okay? So always keep that in mind. All right? All right. So you guys have an animal alliteration to turn into me. You also have for language today a quiz on Schoology. It's called 6-2. Before you take that quiz, it's talking about prepositions, prepositional phrases, and it also has one more component that we have learned, however, we have not talked about recently. I would make sure, cough, cough, wink, wink, hint, hint, look up adverbs before you take your quiz. Make sure you kind of have that refreshed in your brain what an adverb is, and then go take your quiz. All right? Questions for language?
Do you have to have, like, can you have, like, all 8, like, you had H words, can you have all H words, or do you need
Yes, you can have all H words, yeah. I just, with my sentence and the H words I had listed, I couldn't come up with anything else, so it's okay to have 1 or 2. I would not have more than 2 words that weren't the same sound, okay? But definitely, if you could have found all H words, that's definitely okay.
Because I made up fish fight for freedom.
Nice, very good. Notice how we made a list of our words, right, that started with the same sound? That's how I definitely recommend it for you guys to do it. On your planning page, that's what those lines are for. Make a list of those words so you kind of see what you have to work with, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have work time. Go ahead.